Hey there, sign of Aries. This is Kim. Gonna do a reading for you for the next 48 hours. Let's scooch this to the side here. All right, so thanks for subscribing, guys. Thank you for liking, sharing, and I appreciate all the comments. If you would like a private reading, I do those for donation for a limited time, so check out the box below. And that is enough of that. Calling in your spirit guides, angels, higher self, higher power to get messages for Aries. It's for their greater good. Spirit that will help them move forward and higher and ascend even higher. Okay, angel number message. What do we have for Aries immediately? Your Aries sign, the collective is excited, wanting to jump at a chance. 555. Neither good nor bad. I look at the number 5, oddly enough, I think of the Knight of Swords. It is kind of odd, but because it's not a tower necessarily. Could be, but we don't really know. It could be something really, really good too. So 5s in general, when I see them, you know, at first it was all doom and gloom, but that was just because of being resistant to change. But now when I see them, I know that, you know, it's my perception. I can make whatever comes up be a good thing. So 555. A major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. Be open, Aries, and stay positive. So yeah, your perception and how you're viewing things at this moment is very, very important. That is what they're saying. It is going to be very important to view things a certain way. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. Okay, that's better. Then we have 16. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. And you have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. A wisdom seeker, and your angels ask you to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. I am perceptive. So, what could you do as an empath? You know, that's what it's pointing out, is the empathic you. What could you do in any area of your life to use that for the benefit of others? Because these gifts do not come just for you and you alone. They come for the benefit of others also. So, let's see. Next, Aries, we're going to grab, a guardian angel reading card for Aries. This should give us kind of a point to reference the reading with. They have broad things that they talk about. Also, the shift, I mean, we can't. Okay. Well, that's good to me, okay? Because when I see this, I think that sometimes when I get the advice to just keep a journal, pay attention to my dreams, by the time night comes, I really haven't been thinking about that comment or being told to pay attention to my dreams. I think I always pretty much pay attention to my dreams. Sometimes I remember them, sometimes I don't. So the way that I really view this is that something about your dreams, what is your lifelong dream, what has been your lifelong dream, what do you remember as a child feeling passionate about, that is what I think this big shift or change is about doing something that you're really passionate and quite frankly, you've been dreaming about it for a long time, so you should know what this is about. Angel of Solitude. So the angels are telling you to take some time out. This could be due to stress, burnout, just being exhausted from worry. You know, anxiety has the body very tense, and when you're really tense, you can get worn out quicker during the day, so you can feel more tired and sluggish. So yeah, take some time out and develop an area that is your peaceful area, that is where you go to relax. It's special, it needs to be special, and it needs to be just yours. If you can, of course. All right. Then let's get an affirmation card. I'm not going to put this one out. I'm just going to read this one. Affirmation card for your relationships, and it doesn't have to be love. It can be any relationship. For Aries. What do we have for Aries? Whoop. All right. These are a few affirmations that they want you to think of. No scorekeeping. So it's saying to cut ties with any past conflicts and have tolerance. So say goodbye to any kind of no scorekeeping. This is not a competition. This is life. Resilience. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and color from me. Yes, resilience even when facing the toughest of challenges. And then they want you to focus on being reliable. So when you say you'll do something, Aries, do it. And if you're not like that, then just go ahead and try to make that a goal. Saying to yourself, I am reliable. All right. Then I'm going to do something I usually don't do, but I'm going to do this with you. Let's go into the dreams of Gaia. It's just a different type of tarot, and I will read from the book for these couple cards that we draw, and then we'll get your tarot reading beginning. We'll get it started. Sometimes I can't talk. 1, 2. 2 for Aries. 2 for Aries. What do we have? Okay, and I think that's coming out of that. But I don't think we're going to take reversals. Not on this deck. So this is considered like the 9 of Swords, but it's different than regular tarot. That's why I say we only get a couple at a time and look them up as we go, because it's just really interesting to view. It's like viewing something with a different perspective, reading from their book about how they develop these cards and how they feel the 9 of Air is represented. So it's interesting. So it says the 9 of Air represents the imagination and our connection to the universal consciousness or the universal mind. It signifies the importance of knowing thyself. For in truly knowing thyself, one will know both the universe and the power of the void. Ask yourself, what if the universe that we dwell within is actually the mind of another being? What if the universe is, in reality, a God mind, and we are a creation of another being's imagination? What if, within our minds, there exist universes within universes? So, like all fractals, there is the same pattern that will repeat and repeat. So, it repeats exponentially, just reminding you that there's an infinite number of possibilities. There's an infinite number of realities. So, this is saying, man, know thyself, and you'll know the universe in which God dwells. Simply put, he believed that to know oneself was to know the universe and the power of the gods. And this is correct. Every man has within our physical reality that is not born of the natural world, was first imagined by man. So everything in reality was first imagined. So that means a long way of saying that everything began as a thought. And it's the power of the mind to unlock the true potential. And, you know, with anxiety and things like that, it might be anxiety because of pushing yourself to these limits, pushing yourself because you know that there's a ton of possibilities, and when you don't know the single one that's correct, it can have you quite nervous. So abundance is next, and it's right next to it. And I mean, this is it's pretty straight out. It is a major arcana for them, but it's being in a state of plenty It is a feeling too. Remember, abundance comes as an idea first too. So it says to relax and enjoy yourself. And the more you give, the more you receive, because generosity ripples outwards. So it's a state of plenty. So you must embrace the abundant mind first, the abundant mindset, and then think and imagine abundant consciousness. Like, what would that be like? If I already had everything, what would it be like? What kind of life would I be living? Like, get it down to the detail. Like, think about it to the detail, and then your manifestation is just a lot stronger that way. All right, I hope I didn't bore anybody too much. I probably did, but let's go to the Osho Zen Tarot and do a general spread for Aries for the next 48 hours. For Aries, what's the issue for Aries? The issue is your Four of Wands. That's great. It means everybody's participating in some kind of celebration for you. It's something that you must have been really focused on because you saw something to fruition, and that's celebrating it. All right, the challenge. Challenge might be about getting along. I mean, this says friendliness, but this is about a partnership, right? Two of Cups. It's about partnerships or getting along with others harmoniously, like on a personal level. Maybe that is a challenge right now. Or maybe the challenge is, like, maybe it's hard to reach this goal when two people that are supposed to be in it together aren't working together as harmonious as they should be. And that can go for businesses too. It doesn't have to be romance. So what is the root or the heart of the matter here? Oh, okay. So the Queen of Wands, and she is about sharing. So she's in reverse. In the Zen Tarot, she's all about sharing everything. And, you know, in the real tarot, or not real tarot, but the other tarot, the Queen of Wands is sharing her gifts, sharing her skills in front of people. And they're admiring her for usually what she ends up doing. But in this deck, it's about sharing in general. And, you know, the advice was the more you give, the more you're going to receive back. It's part of the abundance mindset. All right, what is in the past for Aries? What is in the past for Aries? In the past, moving on from a very tough time financially. Yeah, having a lack mentality, that's exactly what that is. So lacking maturity when it comes to financial mindset. Knowing that it's not possible for you to lack anything. We all are everything. So truly, you're already abundant and have access to everything. So yeah, get out of that lack mindset. And I think you have. I think you've shed it in the past here. And I think that's why abundance is coming up. And then in the past, it's the reverse, not the present. So let's look at the present tense now. The present tense for Aries. Present tense for Aries. Change. Big change. Big change. You know what's funny is this anything can happen. All possibilities are valid here. It looks, I'm sorry, chakra stones. You can just go back there though. It looks just like the Nine of Swords card right here, doesn't it? I mean, it looks very similar. Like that could be on top of her head. So tap into your unlimited potential, like this card is talking about, and get your abundance. So here is your present tense right there. I'm just going to stick it up there for space sake so that we can do a few more cards, a few more oracle cards before we end it. So the near future, what's the near future look like? So big change, that's highlighted twice now in your reading. So be prepared for some big change. That's really all I can say about it right now. It has to do with abundance. The near future, it's like this, okay? So either you're getting out of this guilty feeling Or maybe in some weird way, you having abundance or more than somebody else might make you feel guilty. And it might be because of an old belief system. You know, a lot of us were raised to think that, you know, money was kind of evil. And even though we don't necessarily believe that today, well, we might to some degree, we have to watch how much we believe things because it can limit us. And it certainly puts a limit on abundance because there's so much good that the money can do for people and solve a lot of problems or help solve a lot of problems. Really, the ideas are what solves problems. So let's go to how you are feeling, Aries. How are you feeling? You are feeling like you're tired of arguing. You're tired of arguing. You're tired of all this pettiness. You want people just to get along. And like I said, the challenge is being harmonious with other people. Maybe it's more them than you. I don't know. You're supposed to be part of a total unit here, and something's just not doing that. Something's not participating in that. All right, let's look at the external circumstances. External. And I would say conflict is probably one of the external. Disharmony. All right, so... well, we have good cards. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles right here as the external. So something that you're creating is really blooming, starting to take off. And this is that abundance coming in, and it's represented by a female energy. So the yin, the ability to sit and receive. So that is what I think this is representing, is abundance, but in the way where you're sitting and receiving it. You're not having to do quite much as far as actions go. I think there's something you've already put a lot of time and work into. And the hopes and fears, the hopes and fears is the 10 of Wands in the reverse, which is the end of all burdens. This is going to help you solve a problem. This abundance will help you solve a problem, Aries. I feel that very strong, that there's something that needs to be fixed, and it will fix something. So it's not like a materialistic drive, I think. It's not. I don't think it's that. I think it's that it will help solve something. So we're putting down the wands. We might be putting them down all together. We're not giving up, though. We're just saying, it's time I got my payback. Now I don't have to... run myself quite so ragged. All right, so what is the projected outcome for Aries? Oh, nice, 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 nice. Oh, look at that. The source energy showing up. The source of all, the Ace of Wands, the inspiration, the sun is showing up here for you. To know that it brings happiness and joy and energy to whatever it is that you're creating. So 3 of Wands, you're waiting for something to come in. You're waiting for, as they say, your ships to come in. And this could be like something that you ordered like a long time ago to come in, and it's just now coming in, and you might even have a taste of it. You might be able to see something coming in. Okay, it's exciting. It's inspiring. So let's see here. Let's get a few more oracle cards, and then we're going to wrap your reading up. Let's see. Let's get some angel answers. Yeah, let's see how much room I have over here. A little bit of room. So angel answers, you can either make up a question, or I can just pull one out for you and you can see how it relates to your situation. I can't believe I did that. I bet they look horrible now. Sorry. Okay, number one for Aries, please answer their questions. Number 1 for Aries. Choose a new direction. If something is getting real tough and hard, and it's like burnout, like you're not getting paid for what you're worth or something like that, let down the burdens and choose a new direction. Something about it leading you to this abundance. All right, and I'm sure that's not everybody too. You take it if it resonates. Don't take it if it doesn't. Number 2. Always do that in every reading. If you don't feel right with something, then it's probably not meant for you. The situation will improve Your situation will improve. That's always reassuring. Number 3 and 4. Okay, yeah, wow. Choose a new direction because there's something better. There's something better. And guess what? You're ready. She looks like an award. She looks like a, I don't know, like one of those Academy Awards. She kind of looks like that. You are ready. You're ready, Aries. You're ready. All right, so it looks good, guys. I guess we'll do a few tea leaves and then we'll call it a closing. Let's see here. Aries, please give them some wisdom here. Let's do 5 for their change. Ready for change. You're ready for change. You're ready for a new direction here. Forest is muddled or unclear thinking. It might be that. It might be that 8 of Swords energy. I, psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. 3, dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. Then we have number 4, crown, honor and respect will come to you. Honor and respect will come to you. And last but not least, 5, yoke, feeling tied down and frustrated. Yeah, you are feeling frustrated, but look at the advice, see how it applies to you, take what resonates, and like I said, leave the rest. So sending you love and light, Aries. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great few days. Bye-bye.